How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today we have yet another review after a kind of quite a few SBC reviews. We had Chiesa from the brand new swap deal SBCs. We had the League SBCs in Griezmann and Bobo 89 HD. Now we return to the team of the week, and we have a player that I believe will make an impact in your squad. It is Dele Alli of Tottenham Hotspur. He hasn't really had an amazing season this year. He still had quite a good season, but not like Player of the Year contender like I think he was last year alongside Kante and stuff like that. He hasn't quite really had one of those kind of years. Harry Kane's took the spotlight, but Dele Alli still as good as ever. And I reckon he'll make an impact in the summer of the World Cup if he is selected in the teams. The last two friendlies didn't even start, lads. Didn't even start. But Dele Alli today, we're going to review him. And if you do enjoy, you know what to do. Bring the bloody hype yet again. You guys have been smashing it recently. So if you do enjoy, smash a like on this review. Let's aim for like 800, 900, 1,000 likes on this video. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to g2a.com. Use that code M89. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below. And you might as well kind of notice with the team as well, it's not kind of stacked like my other accounts. Mateus isn't in there. Hullet's not in there. Look at the Bergkamp's not in there. I mean, what's going on? I don't have the icons. This is my Road to Glory account. So we kind of stripped it back and brought into informs. I mean, I didn't really have that many coins on the account. We have Lloris and this, Aurier right back. We have Bike, Koscielny, Dalbert, Inform Perisic, the 88 rated version. We have the 87 Dele Alli, of course. We have right mid Sadio Mane, a FUT Champions reward. Kante, Dembele. Like I said, this goes to a 4-2-3-1. Dele Alli will play at Cam, Perisic at Lam, and Firmino at striker. So lads, without any further ado, let's get into the review. So here we go now. Dele Alli's inform versions on this year's FIFA have never been cheap. I'm not too sure why. Maybe it's like an SBCs where I'd like player of the month Harry Kane's and stuff like that. Maybe it's a combination of them both. Being an Englishman, you need like an English inform, stuff like that. I'm not too sure, but he's always been expensive, and this card is no difference. I bought it for 260. Now he's gone for between 200 and 220 on the Xbox and the PlayStation. I scored 10 in 11. That's not a bad record with 7 assists as well. So that's 17 goal contributions over the course of 11 games. Very, very happy with that. And yeah, most of them were in the DKT. If not all of them, I was trying to qualify for that foot swap player. I'm not too sure which player it was. I think it was Negredo, and this was last week as well. So in terms of what he brings to the table, he brings goals to the table. Obviously, with some of these stats, goals is in his 40. He's got 89 finishing, and with 89 finishing, he's got composure, 90 bloody 2. That is fantastic in itself, and he's finishing inside the area as a cam on this game. What you normally do is float ahead of the strikers, and if he does get in position, his movement is good, he will get those chances, and with the finishing that he's got, he's going to score those chances. He's got 91 attacking position. In terms of agility and balance, it's not really there with the card. In terms of agility, it's 79, and the balance is 66. So yeah, it's not that great. The strength is 74, but the aggression is fantastic at 88, the stamina of 93, and the dribbling of 89. The ball control is also 91. So if you want to kind of fizz into his feet, he will control it instantly. And the first touch on this card is bloody impeccable. So yeah, what he's going to bring to the table is great movement, and you will see it in these clips as well. Great movement beyond the strikers. You see Perisic here play the ball in a Dele Alli, good control inside the area, kind of bundled off that player, but he just smash it in the back of the net. And again, that's what he brings to the table as well. Goals, goals, goals. In terms of cams on this game, you don't always need goals. You need like creativity. He got 7 assists. I mean, he's not the creative, like most creative player in the world, but he will get assists. His short passing is very good. I believe it's in the high 80s, and it is great. His short passing is very good on the card, and he will create numerous chances because creativity is very, very good. But what I was more interested in was the goals, man. He needs to come up clutch sometimes, and when you get in the positions that he does, you need to come up clutch 9 times out of 10, and he bloody does. He does. Look at that. Striving into space and getting the goal, and it's all down to the movement on the card. I'm not playing 1-2s off him all the time. Now, what he does is the movement off the ball. You see him at Cam here. Sadio Mane's got the ball. Plays it into Batshuayi. Batshuayi into Dele Alli. Again, good movement. Always in space, and he does finish it at the end of it from outside the area. So the long shots are on fleek as well. So that was a great finish from him. As Kante gets the ball. Kante sprays out wide to Sadio Mane yet again. Look at Dele Alli running through the center. This is great movement from him. He's always on the run, always on the move. Sadio Mane's got the ball, squares it across. That's a very, very lucky finish. Very fortunate deflection of Nacho Fernandez. But again, it's all about the movement with this card. He's got heights and medium workers, just as great in itself, but the attacking position on the card is second to none. And as a cam, again, you need to have good movement. You don't need to be marked all the time, because if you're marked all the time, it goes against you. You won't receive the ball. You won't be in space to receive the ball, to get the ball, to create, to score, to do this, to do that. Dele Alli is fantastic in that sense. So in terms of an ideal position for him, you're talking about like striker, centre forward. I mean, it's a central card, so you're talking about those positions. Striker, centre forward, no, I wouldn't play him in those positions. CDM, no, I wouldn't play him in that position. The positions that I would play him in is centre mid and cam. And for me, he's more of a cam. As a centre mid, he would be dominant, he would be good there. But again, at cam, the movement on this card is fantastic, and he'll get into so many advantageous situations that it is beyond a joke. And when he does, he needs good finishing. His finishing is impeccable with the composure that he scores. As you can see on the left-hand side of your screen, 92 composure. It can only get better if he gets a team of the season, which I'm not too sure he will. But if he does, the composure will go up. If he gets another inform, the composure will go up. So again, he can get even better. This card and his abilities on the ball and off the ball and stuff like that. As he receives the ball in that cam position, great little shimmy. That's a great finish on his weak foot. The weak foot is 3-star. And like I say, with many reviews, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. With Dele Alli, it definitely works, and that's why it's not a corner. In my eyes, it's like a minor con, because in the back of your head, you're thinking, I can't go on the weak foot. I've got to move to the right foot, the stronger foot. But no, with Dele Alli, you can smash the ball like you've just seen there. You hit that purely. It's a great strike. It literally is a great strike. So in terms of the pros, we have the movement, we have the finishing, we have the short passing. Like I did kind of touch on, the creativity on the card, again, is fantastic, and he will create a numerous opponent kind of nightmares in terms of creating, in terms of passing the ball. The short passing is phenomenal. So the 1-2s, the through balls, nothing to worry about there. The first touch on the card, this is what I want to talk about. The ball control is 91. Now with that, that's the first touch. Wow, the touch on this card is sublime. It literally is. You play the ball into his feet, he's control. You play it into his chest, he'll control. The first touch on this card is sensational, and he will control it every single time, whether it be in a tight situation or in a situation where you just need to control the ball and then pass it off from there. Look at this one. It's Harry Kane on the ball. What he's going to do is going to thread the through ball. He needs a good first touch. Doesn't even need it, lads. Doesn't even need it. Chips it beyond the goalkeeper in the back of net. Easy as you like. The stamina on the card. The stamina isn't in the 90s. It's 93. So as a central midfielder, it's a demanding position. You need to go up. You need to go back. You need to defend. You need to attack. With that, you need good stamina, and Dele Alli's got good stamina. Even as a cam, you don't always need good stamina, because you use that instruction, stay forward. You won't like to burn the stamina off, but as a central midfielder, you will burn the stamina off, and it is important to have good stamina, and he definitely does have that. So again, there's nothing to worry about there. This is great reactions as well inside the area. Look at that header. I didn't even press the button. I'm pretty sure I didn't press the button there. Maybe if I did, I'm correcting. You can probably see a power bar below it if you go back and stuff like that, but that was pure reactions. It really was. And speaking of reactions, it is 91 as well. So again, if the ball's kind of flying about the area like that, he will react to the loose ball, and he will punish teams. And he does that time after time, game after game, easy as you like. Now, there is 2 cons of the card, and it's just worst stats of the card as well. I reckon the agility, you need 85 plus on this game to be kind of great in terms of kind of foot to foot, kind of swapping feet, quick feet, this, that, and the other. He doesn't have that. He's got 79 agility, and it does work against the card, and the balance on the card isn't great either. And this affects his dribble, and that's why I don't have dribbling as a pro. I could have dribbling as a pro, but I don't, because the 4-star skills, very good, and he's got the El Tornado as well. You've got to kind of remember that, but he's kind of clunky in his dribble, and he's not kind of fluid in his dribble or anything like that. I think that's down to the agility and the balance that he does possess, and they're not great. I reckon, like I did say, 85 plus agility, all gravy there, and balance 80 plus, and it will be all gravy there, but it's not, and it is on the downside. So in terms of this card, I reckon he's a great cam. I reckon he'd be a great centre mid, and I reckon he was great for me. I really do. I thoroughly enjoyed my time using this card, and that's why I'm going to give him a good rating. He's going to get the rating of a 9 out of 10. That's a cracking rating for like the first time I reviewed the Dele Alli on this game. I have used his inform. This is a bump up. This is a bump up for his inform. I wasn't that impressed with the inform generally, but this card, definitely impressed by it. The value for coins is getting an 8.0, because again, 200 to 220 is still an expensive price for this card, given that team of the season is right around the corner. And yeah, Dele Alli is a bit overpriced in this game. I'm just going to say that. The symbol similar players. We have Talisca. Talisca is very similar in terms of the dribbling on the card and the shooting on the card. I reckon they're very similar in that aspect. I know Talisca's left foot primarily and Dele Alli is right foot primarily, but I reckon they are very similar kind of body shapes on this game. Pogba again, body shape, that kind of thing, and Rajanai in goal, and simply because he's well-rounded, and Dele Alli for me is well-rounded as well. If you put like a chem style on him or he gets another boost, this, that, the other, I reckon he'll be even bloody better. And with that being said, that's where I'm going to end the review. Hope you have enjoyed, lads. If you have, once again, bring that hype. I might have something special coming towards the back end of the week, by the way. Stay tuned for that, and if you can guess it, let me know in the comment section below. But I'll be on my merry-go-rounds. I'll be out and about, and you guys might be coming along with me. So keep an eye out for that, lads. That's going to be it. I hope you have enjoyed this review. If you have, once again, bring that bloody hype. Smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Remember, click that little bell as well. And as always, I will catch you all next time.